Hey y'all, what's up? It's Remembrance the Oracle, and I'm back to do another reading for you guys. I hope that y'all are doing well today. Let's go ahead and get into a message and see what Spirit wants y'all to know. Okay. Let's see what's popping. What is popping? Okay. Let's do two more. One and two. Okay. Spirit, what do you have for Divine Collective? What do you have for Divine Collective? So I have 777, good luck coming out here. 777, good luck. It says, this message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you may have much life experience and wisdom to share. Yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others, okay? So there could be something going on here surrounding the number 777 here. You could be seeing this number a lot, of course. I feel like there is maybe something going on that you could be uncertain about, okay? But it feels like to me a Spirit is saying that you'll come out winning either way. Obviously, I don't feel like there's a concern for you to have to worry, okay? At the top it says divine intervention. So this could be something that Spirit is intervening, okay, in, or some sort of vibe like that. Maybe this is something that, I don't know, you could be struggling to get away from, or some sort of vibe like that. Spirit, what else? I have 333 support coming out here. 333 support. It says, seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward, work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. I don't know if there is something that's going on here with a third party, okay? It could possibly be, maybe. What else here? Damn, that was fast. I got 1122, great shift coming out here. 1122, great shift. It says, first focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. So that shit came out fast as hell. I feel like Spirit is encouraging somebody here, obviously, to try something new. I don't know if this is a lack of support, maybe in another area, another person, but that's the sort of vibe that it's giving me, maybe. Even here with the synchronicities that we have, right? Sevens, investments. Maybe some of you guys, you're trying to invest into yourself, or you're thinking about the ways in which you want to invest into your future, okay? And it feels like to me, yeah, even here on the 333 card, it says vision. So maybe some of you guys, you having visions, or you're thinking about the future here. Maybe some of you guys here actually do have visions here, okay? And Spirit is wanting you to invest more time into your gifts here, okay? Because I feel like you have a responsibility here to help shift the world, a great shift here, okay? But I do. I kind of feel like there's some sort of way here in which you're trying to invest in yourself or move forward. And I don't know if you're uncertain about how you're going to move forward, or who's going to come along with you, or what's going to take place. That's what it feels like to me. And I feel like that's a natural thought, right? So, I mean, it makes sense to me. Okay, let's see what's here at the bottom. Yeah, look at this. I have 0606, commitment. It says, applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up, for the best is yet to come. So yeah, I feel like maybe this is what you're concerned about, is who's going to be committed, or that's what it feels like to me. Who's going to be committed? Even here it says loyal. Who's going to remain loyal? Or who's going to tell me the truth? Who's not telling me the truth now? Who's not loyal now? That's what something feels like to me. I don't know. Who can come and who can't come is the sort of vibe I feel like I'm getting here. We also have spiritual realm on this card as well too. Somebody here, this could be in relation to a spiritual marriage, I'm hearing as well. Okay? But it feels like to me, Spirit is wanting you to not add things on or stressors on in areas, or pretty much anywhere where you know that you don't need it, right? Again, if we can control the controllables, that's the sort of vibe that I feel like I'm getting from this. Okay? So whatever it is that you seem to be uncertain about, let's get into examining what's going on. Okay? Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Should you remain committed? Should you not? There's almost the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm essentially getting here. Okay? Let's see, Spirit. Where do you want me to start with Divine Collective? Where do you want me to start? Where do you want me to start? Let's start here. Let's see what's at the bottom of this deck. So we have loneliness coming out here. Loneliness. So maybe somebody, you could be concerned maybe that, I don't know, you would be alone. Okay? Maybe someone else has expressed to you that they would feel lonely or some sort of vibe like that without you potentially, or depending on what's, you know, maybe if a conversation was had or some sort of vibes like that. Spirit, what's going on with Divine Collective? Let's do 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. What's going on, Spirit? What's going on? Oh, what's going on? Whoa, that went flying. What is it? So I have discipline coming out here. Discipline. Okay, discipline. Yeah. So that's what these 7s kind of feel like to me. It says, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So that's what it feels like to me. Somebody here, you're in a mode right now. You're in a mode. Like I said, what's next? I'm trying to invest into myself. I want to be better than I was yesterday, last year, an hour ago, whatever that is for you. But that's what something feels like to me. Somebody, you're focused. You could be motivated. Even though I feel like obviously we don't maintain our motivation all the time as well too, right? So it feels like dedication here as well too. But even right, commitment, dedication. Or is somebody here, are you ready to commit? This commitment could be anything as well too. I have fear coming out here. Fear. I feel like somebody here, you're, again, intense uncertainty here. Why are you afraid? What are you afraid of? Who are you afraid of? Are you afraid of an outcome? I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So this could have something to do with love here, right? Are you trying to find love somewhere where you feel like you're not receiving it? Or you don't feel supported in this love? Or what else here, Spirit? I have courage coming out here, and then I also have love coming out. Courage and love. So whoever this person is, I do feel like that they love you. But it feels like to me someone is needing, I don't know, maybe the courage here. Because they're scared too. This is crazy. Because even on the courage card, it says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. And then on the love card, it says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So it's crazy to me because it feels like to me someone does want to commit to you. And it seems like to me this is what you want, but you're afraid that someone here won't have the discipline in return to commit to you. Or maybe the courage to love you or something. Or maybe you know that you don't know that this person is lacking courage or something. Maybe they're afraid or they don't feel confident enough to be with you. I don't know if this person feels like they're lacking. Right? And it doesn't have to be obviously financially. This can be in any way, right? Someone can feel like they're lacking financially. Someone could feel like they're lacking in courage. Someone could feel like they were lacking in love. Someone could feel like, oh, I'm lacking in communication. So it could be any area. But I feel like someone is afraid to love or afraid to fall in love with you or something. But they already are, which is the crazy part. What else here, Spirit? What else is going on here? What's this? I have happiness. Yeah. So I feel like the two of you guys make each other happy, at least for the most part. I mean, obviously we're just getting started, so we're going to see, you know, potentially what the static is here. But Yeah, I have relationships coming out here. The both of y'all want to be together. Who is this? You want to be with this person. You want to be with them and they want to be with you. Let me pull up my notes so I can already start trying to get my shit together. Like, both of y'all really want to be together. And you guys are both good for each other here. It says, I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. What is this? I have denial coming out. Yeah, you're in denial about this. You're in denial about this person. I don't know. It's crazy to me that y'all are feeling the exact same way about each other. I have success. Yeah, so you're in denial about the success of this relationship, about this connection, about the fact that someone is going to commit, fully commit. What else here, Spirit? I have not the right time. And it came out in the reverse. So this is clearly the right time. That's what I'm saying. What are y'all going through? What is this? What is this? What is this? What are y'all doing? What are you doing? What's happening here? What's going on? Spirit, give me more. Please. I have forgiveness coming out here. Forgiveness. So there's something going on here where the two of you guys need to forgive each other for something. Or someone needs to forgive, or some sort of vibes like that. And not even that you need to. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. But the fact that, to me, it feels like it's two people that want to be with each other. I don't know. That's what it's feeling like. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So you're afraid that somebody is going to have up a block. They're afraid that they are blocked. Like, like this shit is crazy. But it's like they want to be with you. You want to be with them. I feel like essentially both of y'all are kind of scared, to be honest. And I feel like it's going to require a different version of the both of you guys, right? But it's like there's someone here who's like, I'm trying to live up to it. And it feels like, to me, maybe you already are living up to it. So you're afraid that maybe this person, again, they won't have the same commitment or discipline as you. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I got the death card and it came out sideways. So it's almost like I just heard decisions. Let me put that in my phone. Decisions. So really, I mean, honestly, the two of y'all both have a decision to make here. A decision to make here. Listen, don't judge me, okay? It says here, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So to me, it's almost giving me the vibe of, do you want to end it or do you want to begin it? Do you really want to dive deeper into this connection, or do you want to really call it quits? And again, this could be anything for you, right? It doesn't have to be love necessarily. But that's what something feels like to me. I have imagination coming out here. Imagination. So yeah, this almost gives me the vibe that this is something that you guys have to think about here, or talk about, speak about. It says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Okay? So yeah, I guess thinking about this potentially here, what something would look like, feel like for you. And obviously this person as well too. Right? What does a relationship look like for the both of you guys? What do you want? Maybe I just heard words unspoken. Maybe there's still some words here that have been unspoken. Somebody could be into poetry. Okay. But yeah, there's something going on here where maybe there have been some sort of words that have been left unspoken. This could be unfinished business here as well too. If you feel like you're in no contact with this person. I also have pride coming out, and this shit came out sideways. I see 1444 on the clock here. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So I feel like some of you guys are struggling because it's crazy. It's like I feel like you do love yourself, but I also feel like there's this part of you that is sticking around because maybe you do kind of feel like you want a little bit of acceptance from this person because of how much you do love them, right? It's like you want them to be around, or you want them to be, you know. And then I kind of feel like the same way about this person. I do. I feel like you guys feel exactly the same way. They see you, you see them. I feel like it's two people who feel the same way, but y'all are afraid that y'all don't see each other or one another or something like that. But I know there's a connection. I know you feel the intensity of this connection, because I can feel it. What is this? Look at this. I have purpose and I have loneliness coming out. Yeah, so I'm going to just leave all this over here. There goes that loneliness coming out again. Yeah, it's like you don't want to be without this person, and they don't want to be without you either. There could be something else that's going on here where maybe somebody is too prideful, right? This could be you. This could be them. Why am I hearing, I ain't too proud to beg? TLC could hold significance here. Didn't somebody else say that in the song as well, too? I don't know. I feel like they did, though, for some reason. I don't know, though. But I do. I feel like you're lonely, they lonely. So some of y'all, you are in no contact, most definitely. Mm-hmm. And for some of y'all are trying to prove maybe a point, too. Like, you trying to prove a point to this person. They trying to prove a point to you. Y'all both doing the same thing. It don't really matter what side I read it from. Y'all essentially look like y'all both doing the same thing. Y'all both lonely. Y'all both want to be with each other. Y'all know y'all both have a purpose with each other. This could be twin flame. This could be soulmate. This could be whatever. But that's what it feels like to me. What is this? Yeah, look at this. I got guilt coming out here. And somebody is obviously expressing some form of guilt here. Again, some form of sorrow, emotions here. Maybe regret because of this forgiveness. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth coming out here. So yeah, I do. I feel like I just said a minute ago, confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. There's a new level here that I feel like is required out of the both of y'all. And I don't know. I don't know if this is running away, running scared, chasing and shit, right? Going back to the twin flame sort of vibe, or what necessarily this all entails for you 100%. But that's what it almost feels like to me. Like two people whose souls are being required to grow, right? To grow with one another. That's what it feels like. And whatever, I don't know, let's see what maybe this guilt is as well too. Because I'm like, is this something that y'all can get past? It's almost a sort of vibe that I feel like here. Or is this something that for you was like a non-negotiable, like, Marissa, no, we can't get past that. But I don't know, the way that this energy is coming out to me, that's what it almost feels like. Like we could get past something. Failure came out, but it just came out sideways. So, I don't know. Maybe for some of you guys, obviously this is a general, right? So maybe for some of you guys, you're like, there is potential for us to be back together, right? Again, if we have a discussion or, let me think about this and blase, blase, blue. Or for some of y'all, you like, fuck this motherfucker, right? It's giving me that as well, too. So put things where it is that they need to go as well. But, yeah. What else here, Spirit? I have blame coming out here. Blame. So there's a pointing of the fingers that's going on here. Someone doesn't want to accept responsibility or take accountability here. What else, Spirit? But the crazy thing is abundance just came out. Abundance. And you know what Spirit told me? It's not about who's taking the blame. Let me put that in my phone too. It's not about who's taking the blame here. It feels like to me, even going back to 333 support, maybe this feels like something that the two of y'all were supposed to support each other with, but maybe each other's own wants and needs got in the way, or some sort of vibe that I feel like I'm getting here. Like, you see things your way, they see things their way. It's almost a sort of vibe that I feel like I'm getting here. And that's why I'm like, well, this mind card, it's almost giving me like, well, after further inspection or further, I actually reviewed it and what's at the bottom here, Spirit? Look at this. I got fucking romance. I know you see that shit. I know you see it. Romance. I knew y'all was in fucking love. Look at this. Perseverance coming out here. And what else, Spirit? Surrender. I feel like that, to be honest, if this is a read where you feel like you don't want this person, this reading is not for you. I'm just about to tell you that right now. If you feel like you don't want this person, this reading isn't for you. This reading is giving me the vibe of, this could be for somebody, y'all are in a relationship right now and y'all kind of been bickering back and forth with each other. Or this is somebody that you're in no contact with and y'all are both feeling the same way about each other. Again, this could be a twin flame situation as well too. Okay? Or a soulmate connection. But I feel like that there's something going on here where Spirit wants y'all to surrender to one another. Surrender. Drop your weapons. It's a sort of vibe that I feel like I'm getting here. Because it feels like to me two people who are about to let something very special go down the drain because of something that's not even that really important. It's a sort of vibe that I feel like I'm getting here. Okay? Where can I put these cards? I always have to change my setup between like TikTok and YouTube. So it kind of gets a little difficult sometimes to get my cards placed out here right. Spirit, where should we go next for Divine Collective for this read? Where should we go next? Where do you want me to go? Not you, Siri. I don't know. You know what? That shit trips me out. I hate when I say, hey, Spirit, and then Siri answers like, who do you think you are? Let's do... What's at the bottom of this? I think so, yes. So at the bottom of this deck, I see 222 on the clock here. I think so, yes, coming out. So yeah, some of y'all are. I just split the deck here. I got one wand, okay? One wand. So some of y'all do. Y'all want this passionate ass beginning with this person or a new beginning with this person. You want a relationship with this person or you want to continue the relationship with this person. That's what it feels like to me for the most part. Again, like I said, if you don't feel that way, this reading isn't for you. Okay? I'm telling you right now. You might as well just go ahead and click off. Because the way the rest of this reading is going, I can already tell. You can stick around though, but I can feel it. Spirit, what is fear and discipline? Fear and discipline? Y'all, it's so hot today. I caught myself trying to beat the sun in here, but it don't matter today. But y'all know I sit in here all the time. When that heat hit, she different. She is different. And I sat more this way today to try to escape it. And it's still trying to hit me. The disrespect. What else here, Spirit? Fear and discipline? What is this? I hope you'll wait for me coming out here. I hope you'll wait for me. So this person wants you to wait for them. It's funny. We have a 3 here. 333 support. And you want them to wait on your ass too. I'm telling you. I do. I feel like for those of y'all who are in no contact, this is more so your speed here. Okay? You're hoping that somebody is waiting for you. That somebody is being saved for you. Okay? Every time I get that vibe, it made me think about Bryson Tiller. Save her for me. Save her for me. Save him for me. Them, they. Somebody's hoping you're saved for them. And you want them to be saved for you too. What else? Look at this. I just wish things were different coming out here. There goes that 7. 777. Okay? This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty coming out here. But you will come out winning from everything that may come your way. Right? It's a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom. So you know what? Even to going back and reading that card, maybe that's also something here that was required, right? Or needed. Okay? Whether you're still with this person or whether you are in no contact. Especially if I feel like you are in no contact. Especially whatever was going on down here. Because who knows, maybe someone could have took something the wrong way or blew something out of proportion or something. But it feels like to me now is the time maybe for somebody to come back together. Okay? Or now is not the time for y'all to break up, or y'all shouldn't be breaking up or trying to divorce, or some sort of vibe that I feel like I'm getting here with this read. Okay? But yeah, you want things to be different with this person. Okay? And maybe there is something going on here when it does come to the way that you guys have group thought, maybe, or how you guys communicate with one another, even with imagination being here, right? It makes me think about Mercury, right? Our communication, our thoughts. So maybe instead of pointing blame or who's wrong again, right, we're just trying to come to a solution with the abundance, right? That's how we create abundance with one another, and we move on and we tackle the next thing and we continue to grow. So I feel like for some reason you're meant to grow with this person. Spirit, what is courage and love? Whoa. Look at this. It says, have I lost everything? Yeah, so somebody wants to know if they done lost everything, and that's you. You're their everything. Number 9 here at the bottom can hold significance. This person, they are in love with you. But it's almost too, like, to me, someone who doesn't want to admit it almost too. Again, this courage energy coming out. Like, I got to have the courage to love, or to say that I'm in love, or... And I do. I feel like somebody's also scared about, like, what that means. I don't think someone here has really experienced love. Like, this person, they've never experienced love before. Like, are you their first love? I think so. This person has never really experienced love before. And this could be relationship-wise, or this could also obviously have to deal with maybe their childhood as well, too. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. You are very special coming out here. This person thinks you special. They're in love with you. Maybe you could have told them this before, too. Okay? I don't know. Maybe even too, someone could have told you before that you are their everything, and vice versa. Y'all, that's how I feel. I feel like y'all are in deep with each other. There's a lot of love here. I feel like maybe you might show up more lovey-dovey to this person, though, than they are back at you, but you know that they do love you. Spirit, what is happiness in relationships? Happiness in relationships? Because happiness didn't come out sideways, so it seems like to me, for the most part, y'all are happy, but I don't know. Like, what are these situations y'all be getting into? Happiness and relationships. What is this? Acting like it wanted to come out. This love scares me. Look at this. And this could be your twin flame, number 11 here. Yeah, so that's what it is. This love scares them. Hell, it might scare you sometimes. But I feel like you are more ready to jump in, if you will. Right? To jump into the deep end head first is what it feels like with you. Right? But I feel like now you're afraid because this person isn't responding to you how you feel like they should have. It is. Did y'all have an argument or something? An argument, a fight, or it is something. Literally, that's what it feels like to me. Like, they didn't respond to you the way you felt like they should have, or and vice versa. That's what something feels like to me. I don't know, like a tug of war. This could be, right? Push, pull, battle, struggle here, your twin flame sort of vibe. Why I just hear spirit ain't done with you yet? I don't know. This, to me, whoever this reading resonates with, this feels like to me a connection that's not done or over. Yeah, look at this. I got love me coming out here. This shit, listen, y'all want each other very badly. Somebody needs to get to picking up the phone. That's what this shit feel like to me. It's like two people who both trying their fucking hardest to still stay mad at each other. That's what this shit feel like. Spirit, what is denial and success? Like, y'all want to be in this relationship. Y'all make each other happy. You scared, they scared. You don't want to bend, they don't want to bend. It's just like, well, somebody gonna have to bend. Something. What is this? I have so much desire for you. With denial and success. See, this is the thing. See, this is why people just gotta be honest and just speak their feelings. You know, like, you scared about the success of this relationship, and this person has so much desire for you. They in love with you. But they just either won't tell you, or like I said, there's certain ways that you feel like this person doesn't demonstrate their love, right? And I feel like they point the same finger right back at you. And again, nobody's perfect. You're not perfect. They not perfect. But it's like y'all do this all damn day. Fingers, or some shit. What else over here, Spirit? It says maybe in the reverse. Maybe in the reverse. So to me, maybe in the reverse is either yes or no, right? It's not a definitive answer, though. So I guess for you, it's either a yes or a no. Maybe somebody, again, waiting. Maybe somebody here, you feel like you're waiting for a yes or a no from this person. I don't know if someone literally got you on hold, on wait here, okay, if that's what you so choose to do. But I do feel like someone is curious. That's what it's giving me. It's like curiosity. Like, you're like, are you? And I kind of feel like they are too. Spirit, what is forgiveness and not the right time in the reverse? Forgiveness and not the right time in the reverse. I see 4:41 on my clock. Forgiveness and not the right time in the reverse. It says, I just dream and wish for everything. And it came out in the reverse here, okay? So somebody is wishing, dreaming about forgiveness or settling things. But see, that's the thing. The two of y'all are thinking, right? Y'all are thinking about it. Like, should I? Both of y'all are heavily in your thoughts. Y'all are. And the crazy thing about it is especially, like I said, if y'all are in no contact here, to me, the urge, I feel like, is coming from spirit, from the divine, to be honest. Especially since we have purpose down here. So y'all both have a purpose with each other. Like I said, again, this can be twin flame, this can be soulmate, well, however it is that it resonates for you. But that's why I feel like here, spirit is trying to push y'all to forgive one another. There could be something going on here too, where, again, if you are maybe in no contact with this individual, and the energy, I don't know, I almost want to say, and it remains stubborn, y'all might cross paths or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. I don't know why I'm going to say that. Or something. What is this? I worry about us a lot came out. And it came out in the reverse. Yeah. So I do. I don't know. I just heard, don't you worry. I do. I feel like spirit is trying to 333 on the fucking clock when I just said that shit. Spirit's like, don't worry, I'm going to support this shit. Spirit got something cooking. Spirit is cooking something up over here. This is bigger than you. You and this person, to be honest. It is. We got 2 7s here as well, too. 1 and 4, right? 7 and 7 is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. So, yeah, something here is about to change in this connection with this person. I feel like, again, you two are being forced to level up individually and in this connection is what it feels like to me. Spirit, what is death sideways and imagination? And even with the death coming out sideways, right? Again, essentially having to let an old version of yourself die here as well too, right? So that the energy can cooperate with one another. What else here, Spirit? Imagination and death sideways. Strength or ego? Confirmation. I do. I feel like it's ego on both ends. I really do. I do. I do. And that's why y'all both in y'all head holding back. I don't want to give in first. I don't want to be the one to apologize first. I miss them though. I miss them. I miss you. That's what it's giving me. And it's funny to me too with the 8 even being here on the top of this card with abundance being here at the bottom. It's like, again, like 2 people just remember one why they're in something, right? Because even with relationships and happiness coming out up here at the top, it's giving me the vibe, but that's a good foundation that y'all already have as well too, to y'all's relationship, right? The both of y'all make each other happy. The both of y'all are in love with one another, right? Even though this love might scare y'all into y'all's next level, but shit, that's what you need. You need the triggers. You need the this sort of vibes here, okay? So I do. I feel like even too, if the 2 of y'all can remain strong, right? You're essentially here getting what it is that you want. And what I feel like the world needs too, okay? We need to see more of this love. Again, love isn't easy, but I don't believe it should be hard. I'm a very jealous person coming out here. So maybe this could be something that the 2 of you guys need to discuss as well too. I'm not sure who's jealous. Are you jealous? Are they jealous? Are the both of y'all fucking jealous? Is this like a situation here as well too that's going on? That's why I'm like, I do feel like there is more communication that needs to happen here. There could even be a concern going on for some of you guys if you are seeing somebody else. That's been coming out a lot this retrograde season. Because in previous retrograde seasons, I usually get like, oh, they're coming back, or oh, they're thinking about you, or oh, they're... But this one has very heavily been centered around who else are you fucking? Who else you fucking with? Who else you seeing? Like, people are really... they really want to know what's going on with that shit. So I do. Maybe there's some sort of way here in which this person made you feel a little insecure, though, in your happiness with them. If this is resonating for you as being this jealous person. But I do. I feel like somebody could be concerned about what you got going on if y'all are in no contact. Or even if y'all are, if you are considering other options just because of how maybe unsure, uncertain you feel about this person right now. For some of y'all, too, y'all could be on a break, right? Even with this, I hope you'll wait for me. Like, we're not breaking up, but we're just on a break, okay? Again, this y'all read, do your thing. Spirit, what is purpose, pride, sideways, and loneliness? Purpose and pride, sideways, loneliness. That sounds so funny. Purpose, loneliness, and pride, sideways. I have, do you even see me that way? Do you even see me that way coming out? Do you even see me that way? Was somebody talking to somebody else or some shit a little bit or something? What's going on here? Or do you want to just know if someone here loves you? Do you feel like this person, I don't know, do you feel like they look at other people? There's other people with different characteristics or things about themselves that you feel like they're attracted to? And vice versa. Is this like, what is going on? Like, do you even see me that way? It feels like an insecurity to me. And maybe even up here too with this person, right, who's needing the courage, right, who's never felt love or experienced love before, know how to just lean in, right? And then you're afraid that you're gonna lean in too much. So I do it. That's what it feels like to me. I'm telling you, y'all are mirroring the fuck out of each other. Y'all twin flames. Because listen, something. You are. It's like, do you see me like that? Are you gonna lean into love with me? And they like, well, do you see me that way? Like, cause I don't know. I ain't never felt this. I ain't never been in love before. So it is. It's like 2 people here still kind of choosing loneliness in one aspect as well too, right? Because it's like, again, if you don't surrender, then what? But like I said, we got perseverance, romance. It's something about spirit wanting this romance to be persevered. Okay? You have so many choices and options. You have so many choices and options coming out here. So I do. I feel like here you do have options. You always have an option. You always have a choice. It's basically what spirit is saying, right? You can do what you want to do. You have free will, right? You can say, again, Marissa, I don't want that person, right? Failure came out sideways, right? We about to get into this pile next. I don't want that person. I don't care if they feel the same way. I don't care, right? But again, the way that this reading is coming out and the way that I'm feeling the energy come in, it's something about you and this person being together. Spirit, what is failure, sideways, and guilt? Failure, sideways, and guilt. This act like you want to come out. What is this? It says, I think so, yes. I think so, yes, coming out. So somebody here, you think so, yes, that you want to be with this person. I told you. That's what I said. Like, for the most part, I feel like that's who this is resonating with. For people who want to be with this person. You want to be with this person, they want to be back with you. And I told y'all are thinking. Y'all are in y'all's head. You in your head. This person in their head. Two, I don't know if y'all heard that toot in the background, but y'all are in each other's head. I see 411 here on the timer. That's the info. Okay. Why am I seeing in Love Jones? Remember when damn, what scene was it when Lorenz, because I was, what were they doing? I think he picked up the phone. He picked up the phone to call her, because I feel like they had went like a period of time, 41 on the clock. They went a period of time without speaking to each other, and when he picked up the phone to dial her number, she had answered the phone. Like, the phone didn't even ring. He do, and then she picked it up to call him at the same time. So it was like, that's what it feels like to me. I hope I described that good. But y'all know what I mean. So it's like it was a moment that was supposed to take place or was supposed to happen. What is this? It says, I am addicted to you. Listen. I'm just saying. The energy is intense. I told you. This is some intense shit here. But see, the thing about it too is that y'all have to be addicted to yourself in a sense as well too, right? Again, going back to this guilt card, right? Your soul's growth. I have to release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth, right? So again, if this is holding on to energy when you need to forgive, when you need to choose love instead, right? Or you're being a jealous person, or they are, right? Vice versa here. And then even here, like I said too, having choices and options. Remember I was talking about, again, you wanting to see things your way, them wanting to see things their way. Well, what's the common ground that y'all can come to, right? What are maybe some other options or solutions? Like, you know what? Actually, that work out better for the both of us because of X, Y, and Z. So it is. I feel like there is something that's going on here where y'all just need to, Spirit, what is blame and abundance? Blame and abundance. What's this? Look at this. I imagine you naked coming out here. Lord have mercy. So yeah, somebody definitely wants to freak. It's funny, imagination over here. That is crazy to me. What else, Spirit? I feel like that shit just came out. It's crazy to me. I feel like it don't even belong right there. But this person wants you to know that they thinking about you. They be thinking about your body. They want to fuck. Okay, somebody miss you a lot. It says here, I think that we should slow down. I think we should slow down. And then I also have here, yeah, nah. So somebody is like, no, that's not going to happen. Yeah, so I do. I feel like what this pile is giving me is that somebody's going to try to run away, run scared or some shit. This has to be some sort of twin flame connection. But Spirit keeps saying right here that now is the time, right? Not the right time came out in the reverse. So it's something about this moment right now in time where the two of y'all are about to come back together. A twin flame connection is about to come back together. Again, if y'all are already in a relationship, this relationship will not be severed. That's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm picking up here again. 44 on the timer here. You can do what you want to do. But I feel like in one way or another, it's like two people who are about to be drawn back to one another or something. That's what it feels like to me. Look at this. It says, I just want space coming out here. Then it says, look, Ace of Cups. And then it says, will you choose me coming out here? And it's funny to me. Will you choose me sounds like, will you marry me, right? 0606 commitment coming out. So I do. And the funny thing to me about it is that you want the commitment. Like I said, you can stick around for this read if you, whatever the fuck. But somebody here, you want the commitment anyway. So I feel like this is what you're getting. But you know what it feels like to me? Again, the space or whatever was required, I feel like has already been done for somebody. Something has already been done or completed. If you've been in no contact for like a period of time or something, I feel like somebody has been trying to focus on doing something or working on something here for some of y'all. So now is the time for y'all to come back together. Or it's even too now time for you guys to come back to one another so that, again, there's a level up in y'all's connection individually and together. It just is. You're growing more in love with yourself and with each other at the same time. And again, as you're peeling back the layers, it's frightening you and it's frightening them. But it's going to bring the both of y'all success, right? If you don't deny the space, right? Even just to have space with one another. I feel like that's what that I just want space is as well too. It's not so much the energy of wanting to create space between the two of you, but wanting to open up space for one another, right? But again, it's going to take two people opening up, and I feel like being vulnerable instead of trying to hide. Let's go into the tarot here, because I really don't want this video to be too long. We're already nearing 50 minutes soon, and I kind of want to keep it like an hour 15. I may hope like an hour 15. Uh-oh, I'm dropping my cards. Pick these up. All right, Spirit. What is fear? Discipline. I hope you'll wait for me, and I just wish things were different. Fear, discipline. I hope you'll wait for me, and I just wish things were different. Two more. 1, 2. God is good. Thank you, God. Thank you for taking the sun down for me, because, baby, I think it's about to rain. I'm like, it is hot in here. Look at this trying to slip out. See that? What is this? I have the Knight of Cups here. Look at this. And then I have the 4 of Pentacles coming out. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. You could be or they could be. But yeah, somebody is definitely like, I got a love offer. You got a love offer. Y'all both got a love offer for each other. I'm telling you, I can't make it up. Y'all both want each other. Y'all both want to claim each other. A relationship. Y'all make each other happy. 4 of Pentacles. Y'all do. But like I said, I do feel like there's also this energy again, right? 4 of Pentacles is y'all holding back as well. You're afraid. Well, I'm just going to sit over here and I'm going to hold back because I know I'm in love, right? Again, you already ready to dive deep in with the Knight of Cups. Right? You've already given yourself. You've been giving of yourself. What's at the bottom I'm hearing? Yeah, that's the truth. The Ace of Swords. And I do. Every time the Ace of Swords comes out, like in the first pile with the tarot, it just signals to me like the energy of the read is it's true. It's very true. Again, like I said, there's a big mirror here for the two of you guys. Yeah, look at this. I have the King of Cups coming out here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Heavy on that energy. So you do. And it's funny to me that there's also 2 different cups that are here. Because I feel like for you, this Knight of Cups is almost representative of them. And you're being represented by the King of Cups, right? You're the one who's disciplined in this love. You're disciplined in focusing on how it is that you want to invest and move forward, right? So that you can build this abundance for yourself and for this person, right? Because I feel like whoever you are, you also don't want to lose yourself in this individual as well, right? You're your own person. Shit, you right? You ain't got to be all up this motherfucking ass like that. But I do. I kind of feel like both of those things are important to you. But I feel like you consider this person to be like the Knight of Cups, right? Again, someone here who's needing to have more courage to love on you. I heard split the deck here. I have the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. But I do. I feel like there's this energy again, right? The 3 here. I hope you'll wait for me, where y'all do want to work it out with each other. And y'all are hoping that each other wait for each other. Literally. Most definitely. And I feel like somebody is wondering what you're doing. Like I said, are you in another relationship? Because somebody here is saying that they're lonely. So I don't know if you are, if they are. They're just thinking this or wondering this. Like I said, you couldn't be, whatever the case may be. But for some reason, I kind of feel like that even if someone is, that the both of y'all might feel lonely in that connection for whomever, possibly here, or some sort of vibe. Yeah, look at that. I have the Queen of Swords coming out. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah. I feel like somebody is feeling lonely in a connection here. That could be you, them, or this third party. Okay? So it feels like to me something might be getting cut off with that person, especially since it's supposed to be y'all time. So I don't know. Somebody might not be feeling too happy about that. Spirit, what is courage, love? Have I lost everything? And you are so very special. You are so very special. What is this? I have the Ace of Pentacles coming out here. Yeah, most definitely. So this person want to give you an offer. I told you they want to be with you. They want to give you an offer. They want to extend an offer to stay with you. Okay, they don't want to go nowhere. Baby, please, baby, don't kick me out. Baby, please, baby. Okay, Martin can hold significance here, okay? Somebody's name maybe could be Gina, Pam, okay, Tommy, Cole, okay? But I feel like this person wants to extend an offer of love to you. And you must mean a lot to them. Because they feel like, for real, they lost everything. The Pentacles coming out here. Yeah, I got the Tower coming out here. Scorpio, you could be or they could be. But somebody does. The Tower is giving me two things here. I feel like in one way, obviously, we know a Tower moment when we see one, right? This person, I feel like, kind of feels like the things maybe that have devastated them in their own life, right, could be a reason as to why they have not been able to change necessarily. But the thing about the Tower, too, is it is changes and transformations. So like I said, it's almost like someone may be forced to step into that, right, with the Ace of Pentacles anyway. Like Spirit, it's like I'm about to force you to have to invest into yourself. This is all a part of the intervention. Thank you, Spirit. Remember in the beginning we were talking about a divine intervention. Spirit is divinely intervening here. Most definitely. Yeah, look at this shit. The Ace of Wands. 2 aces in the same pile. I'm fucking telling you. And it's something about making love to you. Why am I hearing making love faces? Making love faces. Okay, Trey Songz can hold significance. Okay, they already imagining you down here naked. We got the love, the Ace of Wands, the courage. Listen, oh yeah, somebody be having some courage, all right. Somebody be beating that thing up. I'm just saying. What else here, Spirit? I got the 6 of Wands coming out here in the reverse. Yeah, this person, they do feel like they lost everything. Somebody here feels like they lost everything. And it's so funny to me, the 6 of Wands is coming out in the reverse, and we have the Success card over here in the upright. So that's what y'all are. You're like, this person, they're not going to give me this offer. They're not going to da-da-da-da. And then this person is like, I want to give this person this offer, but I feel like I done already lost them. They do. This person feels like they done already lost you. Even, too, with the 6 of Wands, you're not giving them no attention. I do. This reading feels very heavy, no contact to me. Or like I said, you are on a break or you're still in a relationship, but maybe the last few days has been kind of like, fuck you. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. But y'all both being stubborn. That's what it is, to be honest. Yeah, I got the Moon here and the 2 of Swords coming out. Confirmation, Cancer energy. Y'all both being stubborn, and it's on both of y'all. 2 of Swords, 2. The 2 of y'all, it takes 2, baby. Okay, y'all both hiding y'all feelings. But y'all both have the exact same feelings, like I said, with the Moon being out here. Major Arcana in the fucking upright. I'm telling you. But I do. This person, they obviously have to make a decision here as well, too. When I feel like it comes to being in a space where they want to open themselves up to love, right? But then I also kind of feel like Spirit is telling me patience. I feel like there is something here where you're going to have patience with them, and they're going to have patience with you. Because love is patient, right? Love is patient. Love is kind, right? And ... Again, love ain't foolish, right? We're not going to be just sitting over here and we're not seeing no results of anything. But you got to give people time, right? So I do. I feel like y'all about to get something going again. or pick up where you left off. Spirit, what is happiness, relationships, love me, and this love scares me? Happiness, relationships, love me, and this love scares me. Look at this. I have the Page of Cups coming out here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy coming out. So yeah, somebody definitely wants you to love on them. It's funny to me because we know the Page of Cups is like a child, a baby. It can be, right? And it's funny. Somebody wants you to baby them. So it's like somebody wants you to hold them. Touch could be somebody's love language here. Touch. Ooh, shit. They almost hit them. Dang. These people are driving crazy today. But yeah, somebody wants you to baby them. Yeah, like somebody misses your touch. I don't know, somebody used to rest like up in here somewhere, like near your boobs or something, or like near your stomach or some sort of vibes like that. But somebody likes this area up in here. Or some sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting. This person might be the first one to apologize though. It's the sort of vibe I feel like I'm getting despite what's going on here. I have the Queen of Wands here and I have the Seven of Swords coming out. Aries, Leo, Sag energy coming out. I do. Because you know what I kind of feel like, to be honest? If you resonate more with the feminine energy, and take this as it resonates, don't chop my head off, but y'all know what I'm going to tell you, what you need to hear. Whoever resonates more with the feminine energy might be the one to self-sabotage. Okay? So I kind of feel like Spirit is either going to almost encourage this person, right? Push them to apologize or reach out to you first, if you will. Or like I said, I feel like there's going to be some sort of moment where the two of you guys might actually bump into or run into each other or some sort of vibes like that. I got the Seven of Pentacles coming out here. I have the Five of Pentacles coming out. I have the Six of Cups coming out. And then I have the Eight of Swords coming out. And everything came out in the reverse as well too. Yeah, so I do. I feel like, yeah, there's something going on here where the two of you guys have been no contact with each other. Like you guys were forced to stay away from one another or some sort of shit like that. Again, depending on what this situation is or what this connection is, okay? If this is a no contact. And I feel like it's to see maybe, again, the errors here that were being made with the Five of Pentacles coming out. But again, we got the Seven of Pentacles that's coming out after that, which to me lets me know that, again, there's some sort of shift here that has happened or taken place where it's time for y'all to rejoin with one another. I can't make this up, y'all. Oh, did I show y'all? I'm sorry, I don't think I showed y'all the cards. I don't think, at least. So the Eight of Swords in the reverse, Six of Cups, Five of Pentacles here, and then the Seven of Pentacles, okay? I do. It's like both of y'all still supposed to be with each other. Even with the Five of Pentacles, right? Because they're both with each other. So that's just so funny to me. But I do. Even with the Six of Cups coming out here to the Page of Cups card. It's something about the two of you guys being with each other, though, that does kind of heal both of your inner children as well, too. It's funny because I just did that reading where we were talking about someone who was pushing someone away. You could have experienced this in this connection as well too. A pushing away, pulling, and sort of vibe. I feel like I said that already, but yeah. Spirit, what is denial and success? I have so much desire for you and maybe in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like somebody here, like you would maybe try to run away prematurely or something. I have the Two of Wands coming out here. Yeah. Again, it's like you want to know the success or maybe too what would be beneficial for the two of you guys. Again, is discussing, right? A plan here, right? Going back to imagination. What were your thoughts during this period and vice versa, right? Going back to solutions. But again, I also feel like the Two of Wands is representing two sides of a coin here, right? With this maybe in the reverse, right? It's either a yes or a no. That's how you feel. It's a yes or a no. But then I do kind of feel like, again, if you're resonating more with the feminine energy, because you're getting, again, scared or fearful about what's happening with this person, you're going to, again, self-sabotage and just push it away anyway. Is what something feels like to me. I have have the Four of Wands coming out here. Yeah, but this is your twin flame. That's what it feels like to me. This is supposed to be a successful twin flame connection. Spirit ain't done with y'all, and I don't think will ever be. Thank you, the sun. Ooh, Leo energy. Heavy on that coming out. And I just saw 10001 on the timer. I'm just saying. I do. It's funny to me. Two individuals. Y'all got all this distance between the two of y'all right now. But the possibilities are infinite, right? But the possibility for y'all is y'all about to get back together, right? There's a reset that is taking place there. 10001. I'm telling you. Even here, I have so much desire for you has a 1 on the top of the card. And even with the Four of Wands being here as well too, right? We know that there's 2 of each of the wands on both sides, just like it is 1 of each of the wands on both sides on the 2 of Wands. So I feel like the addition of each wand on both sides is recognizing again the development that I feel like has taken place, and also the fact that it's going to need to be demonstrated with the 2 of y'all coming back to one another. This clapped here. Yeah, I have the Knight of Swords coming out here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I kind of feel like this is something that's going to have to be spoken about, okay? And then obviously acted upon, right? Which is why the fire energy I feel like is coming out so heavy here. So yeah, you need to hear it. Somebody here, you need to hear it and you need to see it. You got to see it to believe it. But you want to hear it too. I don't blame you. Shit. Spirit, what is not the right time in the reverse? Forgiveness in the upright. I worry about us a lot in the reverse, and I just wish and dream for everything in the reverse. And somebody here is wishing, you are, both of y'all are wishing and dreaming for each other, but nobody has forgiven one another, even though y'all are supposed to be, is what it's looking like to me. Yeah, I have the 3 of Wands coming out here. Yep. Spirit, I'm telling you, I don't know whose reading this is. I'm telling you, if you not on that, this ain't for you. I'm telling you, y'all are coming back with each other. And I told you, it might be something going on where you see this person while you're out and about, or some sort of vibe. This could be nightlife here. We have the moon right above this as well too. But yeah, someone is coming. But I do feel more so, I'm about to drop my cards. I'm not going to take any of these. This is just faulty. But I do feel like, yeah, this person is coming towards you. Or like they're going to say something to you or some shit. What is this coming out? Yeah, look at this. I have the star coming out here. I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. I'm getting all the synchronicities in this read. Heavy on the Aquarius energy coming out here. Yeah, so somebody they want to heal. They want to forgive. They want to move forward. Okay? I heard, look at the bottom. Yeah, look at this. I have the Hierophant coming out here. Taurus, Libra, Sag energy coming out. Heavy on the Sag here as well, too. I told you, it's something about here learning the lesson. Again, like I said, dropping the weapons, dropping the swords here. And I feel like, again, the 2 of y'all are both receiving this download from the divine, right? This is God here. And I feel like that's the 2 of y'all down there at the bottom. And y'all are both hearing what Spirit is saying. Y'all both got Spirit's attention as well, too, with the star coming out. And like I said, I feel like y'all are both looking or listening or watching or paying attention. But again, when it comes to maybe the execution or the speaking of, it's like 2 people who've been frozen. Yeah, but I got the Fool. Somebody's about to take the leap of faith here. They are. Bottom of the deck here. I got the 3 of Cups. Yeah. Somebody's about to take the leap of faith to reconcile with you. And again, like I said, this could be you too. You might just say, you know what? Fuck it. I'll do it. It's about to be somebody. But like I said, I feel more so like it's going to be them over here. Because it's so funny to me. I told you I was feeling Spirit's energy mostly right here in this pile anyway. I worry about us a lot in the reverse. Spirit like, I don't. Because I'm the one who's about to put y'all right back together. Spirit, what is imagination? Death sideways. Strength, and I'm a very jealous person. So I got Temperance coming out here, Sag energy. Yeah, so I'm telling you, right again, going back to the death energy. Are we separating? Are we not separating? But like I said, the way this reading is looking like a no. Even with the Temperance card coming out. The situation, I feel like it's being handled or it's been healed. Okay, or you guys are both in a position now where you can come back to one another and, like I said, handle a trigger here. I heard split the deck. Yeah, look at that. I have death coming out here. Yeah. So again, 2 death cards coming out here. I feel like with this coming out after the Temperance card, though, to me, it's talking about, again, that old version of self, right? That ego, an ego death could have occurred here, okay? Or had to take place to get to someone's abundance, right? Number 8 on the Strength card, abundance here at the bottom. Matter of fact, you could even be seeing 888. I know that didn't come out, but there's also an 8 on I Imagine You Naked as well. Maybe some of y'all, you could have had some very sensual, okay, abundant sex here as well too. Okay, there's something about you guys uplifting each other's energy when you do have sex with one another, right? We have the 5 of Pentacles up here, and then we have the 7 of Pentacles that came out after that. So there's something about that when the 2 of y'all come together, the energy elevates. I love that. And the funny thing about it is you can lock it in as well too with the 8 of Swords coming out. But I feel like, again, there's these issues that y'all stumble upon where y'all are being stubborn with one another and nobody wants to budge with the 8 of Swords as well too, right? So then y'all lower y'all frequency with that 5 of Pentacles coming out. So it's like finding the way, right, even with that 6 of Cups there in between the 5 and the 7 to figure out, okay, how can we forgive and love on each other and, again, find the solution that we need, right? What else here in this fire spirit? Yeah, look at this. I got the Knight of Wands coming out. Somebody is jealous. Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody does. Somebody thinks like you're with somebody or some shit. And that could be also another reason why somebody is feeling a little apprehensive or hesitant. But I feel like somebody is going to still kind of be like, you know what? Fuck that shit. Or why did I just hear that? You mine. Somebody feels like you're theirs anyway. Or some shit. So like, yeah, look at this shit. I got the 2 of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. They said it's not a matter of you mine. That's how somebody feels. That's how they fucking feel. Not the ain't no somebody almost feel like ain't no sharing or some shit. Somebody don't want to share you or something. What's at the bottom I'm hearing? Yeah, I got the Page of Swords coming out here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody is jealous or some shit. It's something about people watching you or looking at you or something. The funny thing about it is I feel like they kind of like it a little bit, but then I don't know. Maybe some shit they feel like might get out of hand sometimes or something. Or people might be too bold with the Knight of Wands, I feel like, as well. Take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Or somebody is definitely watching you. And like I said, that's more confirmation of who you seeing. Who are you seeing? Because I'm seeing you too. Somebody wants you to know that they noticing what you doing, okay? Spirit, what is pride, sideways, purpose, loneliness? Do you even see me that way? And you have so many choices and options. Whoa. So I have the 4 of Cups coming out here. And then I also have the 9 of Swords coming out here in the reverse as well, if I can pick it up. Okay, the 9 of Swords coming out. So yeah, I do kind of feel like in one way, someone might be exhibiting more loneliness than someone else. Okay. I feel like maybe someone could be sleeping with somebody. Okay. Maybe someone else couldn't be. Okay. Take that as it resonates. Again, you have so many options and choices. Maybe somebody could be seeking options or choices right now because they feel, again, uncertain or unsure, or maybe you're thinking about if you should. But again, my initial inclination was you guys have a choice or an option again as to how you want to go about handling this issue. Because I do. The 4 of Cups to me does give pride. It's giving like, well, I'm not budging. And I do. I feel like because it's kind of coming out over here where most of your energy is, for sure. That's what I'm saying. I feel like you're going to be the one who's not going to be so easily to accept. You know, I'm not saying that you should be either, right? But it's something about you kind of having to soften to the energy to allow this person back in when I know that you fucking want to, okay? Okay? Because you might be the one who's over here more so lonely than anything, while they think that you over here with somebody for some of y'all. And they might actually be the one who's over here kind of dabbling with a couple of people, but they're not interested in none of those motherfuckers either. But yeah, they don't want to build with anybody over there. Queen of Wands, 7 of Swords in the reverse, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, I got the Queen of Cups. Somebody wants you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Again, you could be this sign. They could be this sign. But yeah, somebody wants you. And you are. You're like, do you see me like this? Like, do you want to move forward with me? Do you love me? And they're like, yeah, I love you on the low. Like, yeah, I want to be with you on the low. Like, no, you have to say it. You have to tell me. That's what y'all are saying. You have to tell me. We have a purpose with each other. And you know what? You could have probably picked that up first. That there is a purpose here. Or that this person is your twin flame. Or some sort of vibe like that. What is this clapping? Yeah, look at this. I have the 9 of Cups coming out here. So I do. It's funny to me. I feel like you're about to receive a wish fulfillment. I feel like you're about to get what you actually want. Okay? So, I don't know. I guess my best piece of advice, again, if this is resonating for you and you done made it this far, I feel like it is, maybe soften a little bit here. I heard split the deck. I have the 7 of Cups coming out here. Yeah, too. Going back to those other options and choices, right? Again, you have other options and choices for how it is that you want to react to things. Or, again, what it is that you want to say. Or, you know, how you thought about it, right? Again, a belief system. I don't carry that same thought anymore. I don't. And this person vice versa. But I do. I feel like you and this person both seeing that, again, there are other avenues here to make shit shake in a positive manner. Boom, you got it with the 9 of Cups coming out. Spirit, what is failure sideways? Guilt. I am addicted to you and I think so. Yes. 111 on the timer. What is this? I got the King of Swords coming out here. There goes a match. The King and the Queen of Swords coming out here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. Okay. So yeah, I do. I kind of feel like somebody here is not going to choose the side of failure. Someone here is choosing the side of, I'm about to reach out or I'm going to talk to you. Again, yeah, I'm feeling guilty. Yeah, you feeling guilty. Like I said, I feel like there's guilt kind of on both parts here. But again, the both of y'all are essentially addicted to or obsessed with one another. Okay, you're in love with each other here. Okay, so do you want to be together? You think so? Yeah, you do. So I do. I feel like someone's going to reach out and ask you to be with them. Yeah, I got the Hangman coming out here. Pisces energy. Somebody is like, you want to be back with me? We going to kick it again? We going to hang out again? Are we linked together again? Are we, whatever the fuck your favorite term to use is. But what I also like about the Hangman energy coming out, again, is because it is enlightenment, right? So again, somebody is learning something here, right? We have the Hierophant in our same vertical row. So somebody is coming back, extending an offer because they're actually ready. That's what this feels like to me, right? Someone is actually ready. And I feel like you are too. I just feel like there's this energy of being afraid because of what has happened in the past or prior. Okay? But I do. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the World coming out. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. Heavy on the Aquarius. Okay? I do. I feel like it's about the future for you guys. Right? You guys are planning your future here. The World to the King of Swords, the Aquarius energy coming out. And I told you this is bigger than you. The Purpose card in the same horizontal row. The community. Right? The globe. So whatever this guilt is and all of this and I'm going to blame you and you're going to blame. Spirit, I just heard get over it. That's what Spirit just told me. Get over it. Yeah, look at this. I got the 10 of Swords here and the 9 of Pentacles. Spirit said get over it. It's said and done. Or something doesn't matter anymore. I feel like, again, something still needs to be spoken about, right? But Spirit is saying essentially you guys are past that. You're past something here. Again, there's a level up that is taking place with the 9 of Pentacles. Someone has done some sort of work here, right? The 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles. We had to do something to get to the 9, right? So I do. I feel like it's two people who are essentially prepared to take on the next level in their journey. I love this read. I really do. This is beautiful. I love this. I don't know who's resonating with this, but this is good. Okay? Spirit, what is blame, abundance? I imagine you naked. I think we should slow down. And yeah, nah. I see 144, 1444 on the clock. Yeah, it's something about y'all's connection that's being divinely protected. It's like no matter what comes its way, it's like y'all either always find each other or connect to each other. And obviously this can go across lifetimes as well too. But it is. It's like y'all always find your way back to each other or something. And this isn't like a toxic ass connection, okay? Let me be clear. If you were in oh my God, you just felt like you were going through the fucking trenches with a motherfucker, this isn't giving me that. This is giving me two people who maybe had a disagreement, a misunderstanding. Maybe things got a little too heated or something. What do we have over here, Spirit? I have the Magician coming out here. Gemini, Virgo energy. Yeah, so the Magician to the fucking abundance card, most fucking definitely. I'm telling you, y'all, both of y'all are amazing people is what it feels like to me. That's all I can say. That's how I feel. You guys are both you're both very wonderful. But the other side of that is the same amount of fuck off that y'all can give each other as well too. Okay? So I feel like y'all got that under control with the Magician coming out here. I really do. I feel like the two of you guys are very capable of building a successful connection or relationship here. Yeah. You guys are getting the go or the green light. Why am I hearing Beyonce? You got the green light. You got the green light. Cancer energy coming out. Somebody does. They want to come over. Something, yeah, they want to reach out, come see you, reconcile, and they want to get in that bed, honey. Okay, wherever y'all like to go, child. Maybe you do like to go in the car. I don't know. But somebody is definitely imagining you naked, honey. Okay? They really are. And they're ready to put down, I'm telling you, someone is ready to put down their sword or some sort of vibe here, I feel like I'm getting. Because the Magician has his hand up. So it's almost giving me the vibe of someone who's ready to put it down, right? Because he's coming out in the upright. So it's like, obviously, the Magician is right, my wand, I can do anything, blah, 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 blue. But again, it's giving me the vibe of, since I can do anything, I can also acknowledge, right, when I need to put down my wand, or when I need to put down my sword, or when I need to put down because we shouldn't be blaming each other. We should be embracing each other. Yeah, look at this. I have the Empress here, and I have the Ace of Cups. Okay? So I do here, Taurus, Libra, I feel like divine feminine energy, you're going to be extended an offer here to start over with this person in love. And I feel like this is, again, what you actually want. You do have down here, I think we should slow down. But like I said, I feel like it's just in relation to this self-sabotage energy. Because now you're in a fight or flight situation where you're afraid now about what has taken place with this person or what has transpired in this lack of communication or this disagreement or whatever it is. But like I said, to me, Spirit is letting y'all both know that it's not anything that I guess the two of y'all can't essentially work out and get over. What's at the bottom? Yeah, somebody is coming. 6 of Swords here. Look at that. And then I got the 10 of fucking Pentacles coming out. This is what you want. This is what you want, and this is what they want. So I do, like I said, expect to maybe hear from this person or expect to bump into this person. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. Let's see who's resonating with this reading. Spirit, who is heavily resonating with this reading? Who is heavily resonating with this reading? Let's do 2 more shuffles. Who is heavily resonating with this reading? This can be your sign or their sign here. Okay. We have Cancer coming out here. Who else, Spirit? I have Libra. Libra. Who else? I got Scorpio. Scorp. Somebody could be Libra, Scorpio, cusp here. Okay. Who else, Spirit? I got Leo coming out here. Leo. Somebody could be Cancer, Leo, cusp. Who else here, Spirit? I have another Libra coming out. Hold on, Libra, don't hurt them, Libra. Slow down, Libra, you on our necks. Who else here, Spirit? I have Aquarius coming out here as well, too. All right, air signs. And water signs leading the pack. Who else, Spirit? I got Gemini coming out here. All right, air sign squad. Who else? I feel like this person's going to have some sort of communication with you. And they are in love with you. This water energy out here. And like I said, they do want to freak with this Leo coming out. Yep, Sagittarius energy. Somebody is missing that thing. And who's our honorable mention? We have another Aquarius. And we have Taurus coming out here. All right, we needed some sort of earth energy. That's our only one coming out, okay? So we have Cancer, heavy on the Libra, Scorpio, Leo, heavy on the Aquarius, Gemini, Sag, and Taurus energy coming out here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, Mercury, Mars, and also Uranus, okay? I love y'all. I hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you feel called. And I will talk to y'all later. Peace.